Hi guys, today is Sunday, a bright sunny day in monsoon. I'm loving it. Had come here for a morning jog and I could not resist myself sharing one big idea that I learned from the book which I'm reading right now. The name of the book is Think Simple. Okay, look at the simple design, the book cover of the book. It's so beautiful and attractive. So it's Think Simple, How Smart Leaders Defeat Complexity, written by Ken Segall. Now this book holds a special place in my heart because I'm a great fan of Steve Jobs and Ken Segall has spent almost 15 years with Steve Jobs in Next and Apple. Steve Jobs was highly obsessed by simplicity, and that's the reason why Apple products stand out from all the rest of the products in the world. So Ken Segall has talked about the importance of simplicity in your design, in the products and in the structure of the company as well. Okay, they say that making things simple is difficult, it's not easy. Uncomplicating things is really a science, and Steve Jobs has done it wonderfully in all his Apple products. Now the most fascinating part of this book that I loved, that excites me, is about deciding the names of your products, of your company. Now let me make it very clear that a name in itself will not bring you success. Okay, just because you have got a fantastic name, the best name in the world, a very attractive name in itself will not make you flourish your company or product. But it's the other way around. A bad name will definitely be one of the reasons for failure. You're getting my point? To put it in other words, Facebook did not become popular because of the name Facebook. But now that Facebook is successful, people start talking about the stories around the name Facebook. It's so simple, it is so attractive, it is so representative of the product. So I hope you're getting my point, that do not spend a lot of time on finding the right name if you're a startup, but at the same time a very bad name will also be responsible for failure. Now how to find very good names? There are some basic creative rules that Ken Segall has told in this book. Make sure that the name of your company, your product, do not have too many syllables. Now what is the meaning of syllable? Syllable is how many number of times your mouth, your lips move when you pronounce that word. Say for example, Amrut. Now it's Amrut. So 2 times my mouth is moving when I pronounce the word Amrut. So my name consists of 2 syllables. Forget about the spelling, the length of the spelling. I'm talking about syllables. Your lip movement, your mouth movement when we pronounce the word. So people tend to love names which have got minimum syllables. Now let's take another example like Sushil. So it has got 2 syllables. Farid has got 2 syllables. But names like Rutuja. Now Rutuja has got 3 syllables. So people will tend to reduce it and call her Rutu or Ritu. So this is how our human brain works. Okay, we love to shorten long names which have got more number of syllables. Now why this is important is because lower the syllables, better the recollection of the name. You take most of the successful companies' name, they have got only 2 or maximum 3 syllables. Say for example, Google, Yahoo, Rediff. The best name that I love is Ola. It's just Ola, 2 syllables. Yahoo, Ya and Who. Or Twitter. Although the spelling is lengthy, it has got only 2 syllables, Twitter. Some more, Facebook. It's Facebook, only 2 syllables. Although it is not a rule of thumb, but one should prefer to have only 2 syllables. So after studying these rules, in fact, I decided to name this project as Booklet. It's only 2 syllables, Booklet, very easy to pronounce. Another important thing is Even if you have more than 2 syllables, make sure that it's easy to pronounce, and letters or English alphabets which are very easy to pronounce are vowels. A, E, I, O, U are the easiest alphabets to pronounce in English, because there is no touching of your lips with each other, and hence they are like connectors. They don't have a meaning within itself, but they are connectors between two major alphabets. So A, E, I, O, U. So the best name that I love, which fits within all the rules of a good name, is Ola. Ola has got again only 2 syllables, plus it has got, out of the 3 alphabets, 2 are vowels, O and A. Even a third standard child can easily pronounce the word Ola. Yahoo has got A and 2 O's. So there are 3 vowels. Google has got 2 O's and 1 E, which are again vowels. We take least efforts to pronounce vowels. So point number 1, have minimum syllables in your name. Second, have maximum number of vowels, so it becomes easier to pronounce. Third, important is prefer to have a dictionary word in your name. If the name is unknown or you have created it by your own, it will be very difficult to recollect it. Okay, that's why face and book, both the words come from dictionary, and so it is easy to remember. Booklet in itself is a dictionary word. I could have given a creative name by combining few words and create my own word, but it's better to have a word which people already know, so that it is easy to recollect. Yahoo again, it's a slang word, but we all know the word Yahoo. Some examples of bad names which have got too many syllables, like there is an app which I like, but the name is not so attractive. Stumble Upon. Look at the number of syllables it has got. StumbleUpon.com. Very difficult to recollect. Few other examples of bad names are, see the very fact that I am not able to recollect, that means that the names are bad enough, because they are too long. Administaff is a HR consultancy firm in America, but look at the name. They have tried to combine 2 names. Staff. There's so many syllables in the name. So these are the basic rules you have to keep in mind. But again, let me repeat that a good name in itself will not bring you success. A live example is there's one shop that just recently opened in my neighborhood. It has got a beautiful name. In fact, my friend Farid told me that it's a fantastic name and I think the shop will flourish. The name was Hashtag. It was a men's garment outlet, a shop. So I love the name. We all love the name. Hashtag is a very trendy name. But you know what? 6 months down the line, the shop is now about to close. So it's not the name in itself which will bring you success. It's the content, the way you execute your idea is obviously more important. But once you become success, people will start finding stories around your name. Say for example, Apple. Now see the simplicity in this name. What do you think Steve Jobs must have thought before deciding the name Apple? People make stories. He must be eating an apple, and that's why he thought let's decide the name as Apple. I believe it was simple reason. What is the first word that a typical American child learns in school? A for apple. So I think this was the simple reason, a simple recollection technique which Steve Jobs used. But people make stories around his name. I did not find any such story in Steve Jobs' biography. Facebook. I think it's a simple name, but now people have started talking about the name and create stories because Facebook is successful. So I hope this is some food for thought. If you already have a name known for your brand, please don't bother to change it just because it doesn't fit in these rules. For startups, yes, if you are thinking of a name, try to follow these rules. Minimum syllables, preferably a dictionary word, preferably it should represent your business. That's a very important point. Booklet in itself represents to some extent what the content could be. Facebook is a very representative name because it's Facebook, so a book of human faces, that's what Facebook is known for. But there are some exceptions. Google is not a dictionary word, they have created it. But the best part about it is that it has become so common that we use it as a verb now. I want to Google this query. So this is something, a great achievement, and I won't be surprised if Oxford will one day include Google as a dictionary word very soon. So thank you so much for being with me on my Sunday morning. These are the few thoughts from the book Think Simple, How Smart Leaders Defeat Complexity, written by Ken Segall. This Wednesday I'll be coming with a new book summary, although not this one. The summary is not yet ready, but very soon you will get to see the summary of this book as well. So think simple, make your product designs very simple is the conclusion of this book. And Booklet, I'll try to keep it as simple as possible, uncomplicate the jargons that are written in the books. My job is to bring the hidden knowledge in the books to you in the simplest form and in a compact form, that is summaries. Thank you so much and happy reading, and let's make India read. Bye bye.